Senator Mark.
Thank you, Madam President. Question number 28 to the Honourable Minister of National Security.
Minister of National Security, you have 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Several protocols are already in place to facilitate the return of citizens of Trinidad and Tobago who were deported from the United States. In fact, Madam President, these protocols have been in place since the year 2000, when a memorandum of understanding pertaining to the removal of criminal aliens from the United States was signed by the two countries. The MOU covers 3 main areas, namely the provision of travel documents for deportees, advance notification and the provision of deportee information, and travel arrangements. If there is an increase in the number of Trinidad and Tobago citizens being deported from the United States under the new administration, the Ministry of National Security would have to reassess the current staffing arrangements, particularly at the Immigration Division, to manage any increased workload at the airports. In addition, the Ministry of National Security will strengthen collaboration with the Ministry of Social Development and review subventions provided to organizations such as Division on Missions, which provide assistance to resettling deportees on their return to this country. Madam President.
Senator Mark.
Madam President, could the Honourable Minister indicate whether there are discussions or ongoing discussions between the United States and the government of Trinidad and Tobago as it relates to what can take place given the new executive orders issued by the President of the United States and their negative impact on immigrants that may be undocumented in the United States, and including our nationals, and what steps are we going to be taking to ensure that that situation does not result in a floodgate being opened and deportees being sent here by the hundreds in the coming period.
Minister of National Security.
Madam President, in the international relations environment, there's always ongoing discussions, especially through our embassies abroad. And so embassies would be monitoring the situation in the United States and so informed to the Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs what the situation might be so the government can take the necessary actions, Madam President.
Madam President, again, Madam President, there is a local organization, is it Mission? Vision on Mission, that deals, Madam President, with deportees and persons coming from those circumstances. In light of what we can anticipate, Honourable Minister, through you, Madam President, is there any discussion taking place between this particular organization and your ministry and the government to provide that organization with more resources to deal with the anticipated inflow of deportees when that occurs, Madam President?
Minister of National Security.
Madam President, I can inform this House that there is ongoing discussion between the Ministry of National Security and Vision and Mission. In fact, as recent as about 3 hours ago, I've had a meeting with Mr. Wayne Chance, the Executive Director of Vision and Mission, among other things that was formed part of that discussion, Madam President.
Madam President, through you again, could I ask the Honourable Minister if he can share with us what mechanisms are in place to monitor deportees, particularly criminals who come to Trinidad and Tobago, Madam President? What kind of monitoring mechanism is in place by the Ministry of National Security to ensure that these people, when they arrive here, do not continue their nefarious acts and behavior and conduct as they were doing when they were abroad? What mechanism do we have in place, Madam President?
Minister of National Security.
Madam President, there are different levels and categories of deportees who come from the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, etc. And therefore, different levels of monitoring takes place depending on the information that is sent to us in advance with respect to the various deportees. Monitoring takes place through the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and of course, we also work with the Vision and Mission to treat the deportees, Madam President.
Madam President, I ask the Honourable Minister if he could enlighten this Honourable Parliament, Senate, as to the categories you referred to. Could you share with us and so on the categories of deportees that you'd like to share with us?
Minutes of national security.
Madam President, the categories is a number range in different areas. For instance, those who may have been deported for murder, those who are deported for traffic offences, for domestic violence, for ticketing, and so on. So different categories, and therefore a different level of monitoring takes place based on the categories.